Let me do my customizing. Whenever we go out to meet our friends, what do? We say hi. I am clicking.
Stop. Wow. What wow?
That's also okay, let's start again. Whenever we go out to meet our friends, what do? We say hi. We say, how are you? We give them a high five. Sounds right. Let me change the. Let's consider two people who are meeting each other in France. Now, apart from the normal terminology bonjour, they follow one more concept called la bise, which is exchanging cheek gifts. Let's go back to the previous image where we meet our friends. You would see there's a distance between the two people. Because in our culture, we respect other people's personal space and we do not want to encroach it. Let's keep on continuing with the greeting. Whenever we meet our friend, we greet them with a smile because that makes them comfortable and it's a good icebreaker. It helps us to start the conversation. But again, if I change the situation and we are meeting someone in Russia and we smile at them, well, that's not right. Because in Russian culture, if someone is smiling, it signifies that they have some secret, they are dishonest, or they are hiding their emotions. I know each and every one of you might be thinking, like, this can't be right. We can think that way in our culture, but in Russian culture, this is wrong. I know most of you might be intrigued just the way I was. And I was bombarded with many questions. How come one thing which is acceptable in one part of the world is not acceptable in another? How come one thing which makes perfect sense in one part of the world does not make sense at all in another? Well, the answer to that question lies in just one word: culture. Now you would ask, what is culture? Well, the definition which I find suitable for it is, culture is kind of a programming which has been installed in each and every one of us to know what is good, what is bad, how to behave in a particular situation and how not to behave in a particular situation. Just the way we have devised a language in order to communicate between two people, we follow certain rules so that we can communicate in a uniform manner. In a similar way, culture provides us norms for that the society performs in a uniform manner. Now, since we have got a little bit of understanding about culture and the differences in depth, let us dive a little deeper. For this, I would require all of you to imagine that I am the owner of a multi-billion-dollar industry. And I have to go to South Africa to get a deal done. I traveled to South Africa, I reached there, I stayed at my hotel, met few people, roamed around. And next day, I'm supposed to meet my counterpart for my business deal. Now when I see her, I greet her with a smile and raise my hand towards her to shake her. But after that, what I see is little intriguing, I would say. She gave me this indifferent look. I did not understand what I have done. I was shell-shocked at that point of time. But I carried on, I dodged the bullet, and the conversation went on. But when I came back, I searched online to find out what I have done wrong. Because the other day, when I went out and greeted a lot of people, nothing like this happened. After hours of searching, I found that in African culture, a male is not supposed to shake hands with the female until and unless it has been initiated by the female. Well, this is a simple example of what can go wrong in a cross-cultural communication. These kind of situations can lead to loss of someone's job, or in some companies' cases, loss of millions of dollars. Well, if you don't believe it, let me give you some facts. This image is of Walmart stores which were opened in South Korea and Germany, and within few years, they were closed. The reason behind it is they did not understand the culture or the economy of the country. In South Korea and Germany, people prefer the local stores over the conglomerates because they found them more friendly and the cost was even better. The second example is of Coca-Cola. They had a campaign called Share Your Coke. In that, they printed 150 top 150 names. But after doing this campaign, they had a lawsuit to file. The reason being, all the 150 names were Israeli names and not a single one was Arabic name. So the Arabic people felt this is a discrimination against them and they filed a lawsuit. The third example is of Dunkin' Donuts. This is the image of the poster that they posted in Thailand. You will see a Thai woman wearing dark makeup in order to signify the charcoal donut that they have presented. But when a human rights group saw this poster in Thailand, their comments were, and I quote, "This is bizarre and discriminative," and they filed a lawsuit against them. Well, these are the situations of cross-cultural communication which can affect a company and can affect us. What we can do to omit this is one simple thing: respect other cultures. You should always respect other cultures because knowingly or unknowingly, we consider each and every culture is same. I follow this way, everyone will follow this way. But that's not right. They have their own culture, and if we offend it, they feel disrespected. So in the end, I would like to ask all of you to make a testimonial which could help us in our cross-cultural communication. The key to cross-cultural communication is in the understanding of, is in developing an understanding of and deep respect for cultural differences. Thank you everyone.